Well, I think specifically the community-wise, what you're doing here, we were just talking about the timing of this project, which I believe in business is about everything. Timing is the essence of making the right decisions at the right time with the right product. And perhaps some people thought that you were a little early as Azad to be doing what you were doing, because what did you see that they didn't? And clearly there was a great vision that the owners and the team here saw, and you took advantage of it dramatically, which I think is amazing. So that talks about really the community, and looking a little larger than that. The scale of this project, I think, is amazing, because when you have, for example, furniture as a division, which you have, home furnishings, you've got a wide selection of great home furnishings that I think you need when you come here as a destination to try and find what you need. You really want to have enough selection so you can make the right choices. So I think that has been very important. The other part of it is it's what's coming, I think, is the exciting part for what I see of Souq7. Driving around today, seeing all of the new little aspects that are coming, including the hotel. And the hotel, I think, is going to be a fabulous addition to Souq7, and it's the right size hotel as well. So everything has been thought through very clearly. Well, I think the scale, the size and scale of Souq7 is so large compared to what you see with the other shopping centers and retail areas, particularly in Jeddah. So you've found a right niche and the right size, and you've created a destination. And in retail and in a community, you need to have some sort of a size that is going to be a destination venue. And once you have that, though, you need to have the public road access that works, which does. You also need to have enough parking to make sure that it's all going to come together and be an ease of the experience, the access roads, the parking, and then have a wide variety of shops that you can see. Well, you've already started to do that very nicely with what you've got in terms of your design. You've got certain areas, certain divisions that are changing up in terms of their look and feel. And now you're also including things like a community area that's going to be like a football pitch and an outdoor area. I see you've already got some things organized for the children. So when people come with their families, for example, in the furniture area, you can have the families enjoy the outdoor areas with a park-like setting, while the families are doing the shopping for the furniture. So I think it's all been very well thought through how you've put this all together. So it's the size, the scale, and the elements that bring it all together. Well, it's an interesting question about online. I wrote an article this week that's going to be published in our Retail People magazine, and it's talking about what's going on in the online world in the UK currently. So let me just give you a brief background. I know it's not Souq7, but it has impact on Souq7. So right now in the UK, a lot of the online shops, the online distribution companies are really struggling because there's been a resurgence of the retail shoppers back to the physical. So the shoppers want it all, first of all. So you know that. Yeah. The retailers have to accommodate both online and the bricks and mortar. But I think that what's happening in the UK may happen in this region too, because the overall enjoyment of online retail has decreased, and the old market leaders like Marks and Spencer's and Fraser's and all of these other big shops, their footfalls increased, their sales have increased, even their stock price in the UK has increased, which means that they're doing better than they've ever done since 2019. Shopping behaviors, although they've changed, I think you have to remember that everybody wants everything. So you want online, you want physical, you want everything all at once. And I think that Souq7 has captured certainly the destination, the community of what you're trying to get here. The value as well. And it's a family time. Shopping is about social family time. And the way you've accommodated, like I was talking before about the soccer pitch that's coming along, you'll have cinemas, you'll also have these parks. I think that's an important part. And the mosque. Well, Vision 2030, first of all, I think is a great vision for everyone to follow through. I think the leadership and the vision of MBS, His Highness MBS, has been fantastic. And I think that the country and the new generation of people have really followed through with his leadership in terms of provide, here's a target, we want to make this country open to the world, and we've seen that now. It's ease of entry with the visa online, or you can arrive and just get a visa. The tourism is gone. We were speaking a little bit about Alula and what's going on with the tourism there. I know I visited, and there were people from all over the world when I was there, and this was about a year and a half ago. But it was fabulous to see that there are people taking advantage of what's offered in Saudi, and there's a lot of secret corners in Saudi that I think are so important for everyone to see from a touristic point of view. So that comes back to the retail. How does all this impact, and what does Souq7 do for the retail? Well, I know that the last that I looked, it was about 10 to 12 million religious tourists were coming through the Jeddah airport on their way to Mecca. And if there's any way that you can somehow tie those tourists into this location, that'd be an amazing start. I'm not sure that that's that easy, but on the other side of it, you'd have a great way to start with the tourism. The other way to look at it too is that this needs to become, in my view, Souq7 needs to become a locals community where they know they can get whatever they need at a reasonable price in a great environment that's safe. The other thing that I was thinking of that was really important was that in the neighborhood around Souq7, there was in the past some residential commercial areas that have since been reduced, that they've been removed. And I think it's left a great opportunity for Souq7 to fill in the gaps for that retail. And I think you're doing a great job for that. Well, first of all, let me first thank you, Azad, as a member of the Azad team and the whole Azad team for supporting the Middle East Council of Shopping Centers and Retailers. It's been my honor to be able to be with you and see your progress and see what you're doing. Anything we can do to help you to facilitate your business, to help you grow your business, but also to help you individually, how I can and we can help you raise your personal and professional profile locally, regionally, and globally. That's what our job is, and we love to try and help you to do that. But I've seen that you're already taking full advantage of everything that we offer, and I know that you're huge supporters. You always have been, and your team have been huge supporters of our organization. And I thank you very much for that, because it means a tremendous amount for us to see success like you have.